Another key game in the NHC, because you can really ill afford 2 losses in this conference if you truly want to compete for a conference championship. New Haven at Norwell. These are teams we came into the season not knowing exactly what New Haven was going to have with Hogue graduating and Arias Vasquez graduating. We kind of knew what Norwell was going to have with Pearson Harness, Reggie Hayes, Andrew Oakes, all those guys. How do you see this one playing out? Because Norwell's starting to get a little bit healthier, especially along the line. And they really, when you look at the NHC's line play, they've got some of the bigger, more talented linemen as far as the conference goes.
Yeah, you mentioned Andrew Oakes. That's big to get him back healthy. Yeah, Curtis Blackwell getting back healthy as well, and now Pearson Harnish seems to be as close to 100% as he's been all year. So for Norwell, it's the healthier they get, as you mentioned, the more dangerous of a team they are in the NHC. And when you have a full complement of guys for Norwell, with a lot of those guys playing both ways, it's dangerous. So New Haven really needs to clean up a lot of things from last week, made a lot of mistakes, but that's going to be a huge game out at Norwell on Friday.
And I know geographically it doesn't look like a huge rivalry, but when Norwell kind of came out of nowhere in 2012 and ended New Haven's season in sectionals, kind of just came out of nowhere and won that game as they got hot late, this is becoming a budding rivalry, I think.
Yeah, no doubt. I think, both of those teams have really been in the upper echelon in the NHC the last few years, and that helps because we've seen both of those teams been low in the NHC standings for years past. So that's huge. Both of them are competing for NHC title, and both of them had a good shot. But you mentioned the team that loses Friday night is in big trouble and most likely out of contention.
Yeah, and one quick thing, Norwell's defense, it goes overlooked, I think, but to give up only 3 points against Belmont, their offensive attack, I know, is built on ground control and clock control, but because they're so different than everybody else in that conference, they're difficult to prepare for Larry Getz's offense. Are we maybe selling Norwell's defense short by always talking about Pearson Harnish and the offensive line and Reggie and all those guys?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And you can talk about Pearson, but defensively.
Yeah.
I mean, underrated linebacker, and he's going to be a linebacker in college unless he stays local or something. He's going to be a linebacker, not a quarterback at the next level. So, he's huge, and as much of a leader as he is offensively, he's big in the middle of that defense for Norwell.